The Spanglish Show with Nelson Martinez is a video podcast that features interviews with prominent people. A former news anchor for Channel 7 in Albuquerque now hosts this show to share his insights and conversations with a New Mexico and worldwide audience.
Okay, welcome back to the Spanglish Show with Nelson Martinez. I think you remember me from Action 7 News many years.
The Spanglish Show with Nelson Martinez. With guests like Noberta Frescas, Val de la O, New Mexico musicians and artists, politicians, judges, actors, and more.
Y ahora, a todo color, el show de Valentino de Arao.
Sometimes the doors you have to open yourself. The TV show was really something that it took me a lot of effort. I say to myself now, I don't know if I would go through all that sacrificio, all that thing to do it, because I worked very hard.
Well, my journey actually started when I was very young in middle school in Deming, New Mexico.
That's what I want to hear, yeah.
Yeah, we lived there, and that's where I grew up. And my very first exposure to a live concert performance was by Antonio Aguilar.
And incidentally, I'm so thankful to New Mexicans for having first elected me as Attorney General in the mid-1970s and then subsequently in the mid-1980s as their governor.
Like in my real life, there's a lady who is my grandma and my aunt at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And we attribute that to Norte genetics. Because where I grew up, the gene pool was very small. We used to call it a gene charco.
Spanglish Show with Nelson Martinez. I think you remember me from Action 7 News many years.